Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Tarmac Teen. Today, we're reviewing this 2020 Ford Mustang GT. This is the 6th generation out of the 7 generations of Mustang, or S550. The first ever Mustang came out back in 1964 and has been in production ever since. Props to Ford for that one. Cough, Chevy, cough. This specific model is the 55th anniversary edition, which comes in these beautiful 20-inch alloy wheels and its aggressive racing stripe and custom badging. This engine stock puts down 460 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque from a 5-liter Coyote V8 that revs all the way up to 7,500 RPM through a 10-speed automatic transmission or a 6-speed manual. This car puts all of its power down through the rear wheels to reach a 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds and 156 miles an hour. It also weighs a ton, 3,800 pounds, which might seem like a lot, but the brand new 2026 Audi RS5 weighs over 5,000 pounds. All Mustangs come with these beautiful sequential lights. The V8 comes with quad exhaust and GT badging, while the 4-cylinder turbo EcoBoost comes with a pony. Here's the thing. I can't drive for another 4 years, so I have a plan. One of the greatest car shows of all time, Top Gear. They had the Stig, and I brought my own, the Unk. Yeah, boy. Let's move on to the interior. We have a 10-speed automatic transmission, heated and ventilated seats, a nice double cowl interior with Mustang 55 years badging. On previous generations, the cup holders would get in the way of the shifter, so if you have anything, you would have to rest your elbow on the cups, but now it's just fine. Here we have our driving modes. We have normal, sport plus, track, drag strip, snow and wet. For our steering modes, we have normal, sport and comfort, and traction control. On the steering wheel, you get these buttons. You get our calls with voice control. You have our cruise control, our volume, and our infotainment. You have some paddle shifters and a real handbrake. Let's move on to the back. I'm 5'7", and I've set the seat where I would sit if I was driving. I have just about a hand's worth of legroom and half a hand's worth of headroom. Not that much, pretty disappointing. One upside is you can fit a front-facing booster seat. A rear-facing booster seat might be a bit of a challenge. Anyways, let's get on to the Unk in the Trunk test. For the trunk of a muscle car, the Mustang has a fairly big boot size. You can fit a bunch of groceries, a stroller, or you can fit an Unk or two. First impressions, for a American muscle car, it's surprisingly very comfortable. The seats have some nice cushion. The ride is nice. We are in normal suspension mode, so it should be. Not much bolstering on the seats though, so if you do some sporty driving, you kind of get thrown around. But yeah. And that 460 horsepower. Every bit of it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Right now I think we're in normal mode. Oh my god. Hard. One problem with Mustangs though is their steering is very, very soft. For the car this powerful, the steering should be a lot more stiff so you have more control, but for some reason it's been like that since the beginning, since the first Mustang. And now that first Mustang had what, a bit over 200 horsepower. They've almost tripled the horsepower and steering still soft. So overall, the ride is pretty nice. We're on these country roads, and there's not that many. There's lots of bumps, but this road is smooth, and you feel the bumps just a bit, but not where to the point where it can annoy you like some other cars. But this one, it's nice for just chill cruising. The drive modes, personally, when we change drive modes, I haven't really felt that big of a difference. But you can tell a bit by the acceleration that they kind of change the transmission, the final drive, just the tiniest bit, so you get the extra thrill out of it. So let's go to track mode. Now we're in track mode, and let's see what this can do. Oh my god, that's 460 horsepower. Oh my god, and nowadays that's considered slow, which is crazy. One thing I love about this generation is how in this time in this year where cars started coming out, they started integrating big screens. But for this Mustang, kept the screen small. They didn't make it over the top, where and all of the buttons, all the drive modes, everything is a button, which I love because nowadays, if you look at the new Mustang, it has big screens everywhere. Time for the 0 to 60 test. Let's see what this car can do. This is what this car was built for. Go. Oh my god. Woo! In 2020, a Ford Mustang was around 40,000 US or 50,000 Canadian. In 2026, a brand new Mustang is around 60,000 US or 70,000 Canadian. The future of the Mustang must stay simple. Ford cannot lose the raw connection between driver and car. As the world goes electric, the Mustang must stay a rebel. Keep the manual gears, keep the roaring V8s, and keep making Mustangs that kids like me dream of. Hey guys, this is my first ever car review. I've been inspired by many car reviewers such as Top Gear, Throttle Haggerty, and Straight Pipes. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe for more car content. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next video.